Ready to dive into some cool New Year's traditions from around the world? We're talking traditions that have been around for centuries. So buckle up, because we're about to take a trip around the globe to see how people ring in the new year. First up, we're going way back to ancient Babylon. These guys took their resolutions seriously, making promises to the gods to return borrowed stuff and pay back debts. That's one way to start the year off on the right foot. Next, we're hanging out with the Romans. Julius Caesar is the reason we celebrate New Year's on January 1st. They even had a god for it, Janus, the god of beginnings. They exchanged gifts, threw feasts, and made offerings to Janus. And just like us, they loved a good party. If it worked for them for centuries, who are we to judge? Fast forward to Pope Gregory XIII. He gave the calendar a makeover, hence the Gregorian calendar we use today. And guess what? He made sure January 1st was still New Year's Day. Thanks, Pope Greg. Now, let's zoom over to New York City, baby. In 1904, the New York Times opened its new headquarters in Times Square. They celebrated with a massive New Year's Eve bash, and so began the legendary tradition of New Year's Eve in Times Square. A few years later, fireworks were banned in New York City. Enter the iconic ball drop. In 1907, a giant glowing ball descended for the first time and continues to be a tradition seen on television today. Imagine this. It's 1929, you're all dressed up, and the smooth sounds of Guy Lombardo and his Royal Canadians fill the airwaves. They played Auld Lang Syne on the radio, and it became an instant New Year's classic. Thanks, Guy, for setting the musical mood for generations to come. In Spain, they celebrate New Year's Eve with a mouthful of good luck, eating 12 grapes at midnight, one for each stroke of the clock. If you manage to gobble them all down in time, you're in for a year of good fortune. In Denmark, instead of carefully packing away your old dishes, the Danes say out with the old by smashing plates and glasses against the doors of their friends and family. It's all about banishing bad spirits and welcoming good luck for the new year. Plus, it's a pretty good excuse to buy new dishes. In Brazil, they know how to party. New Year's Eve on the beach, fireworks, music, and a whole lot of white clothing for good luck. The real highlight? Jumping over 7 waves while making 7 wishes to honor Yemanja, the goddess of the sea. In Italy, wearing red underwear on New Year's Eve is believed to bring love, luck, and prosperity in the coming year. I guess it's worth a shot, right? Just make sure you don't accidentally wear them inside out. Nobody wants bad luck in their pants. In Ecuador, they create elaborate effigies called Años Viejos, which represent the old year. And what do they do with them? They set them on fire. It's all about cleansing negative energy and welcoming good fortune. Don't forget to have a fire extinguisher on standby. In Japan, temple bells ring out 108 times at midnight on New Year's Eve. It symbolizes the purification of 108 human sins in Buddhist belief. It's a beautiful and solemn way to reflect on the past year and welcome a fresh start. In Greece, they bake a special New Year's cake called Vassilopita, and hidden inside is a coin. Whoever finds the coin in their slice is said to have good luck for the entire year. Just, try not to chip a tooth on the coin. In Colombia, if you're hoping to travel in the new year, this tradition is for you. On New Year's Eve, Colombians walk around the block with an empty suitcase. It's believed to bring travel opportunities and adventures in the coming year. During World War II, the Times Square ball drop was put on hold due to wartime lighting restrictions. Instead of the usual revelry, there was a moment of silence at midnight, followed by the sound of chimes broadcast from sound trucks. A poignant reminder that even in times of adversity, hope and resilience prevail. Thanks for joining us on this journey through New Year's traditions. From ancient rituals to modern-day celebrations, it's amazing to see how cultures around the world ring in the new year. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun content. And hey, if you have any cool New Year's traditions, share them in the comments below.